I thought I had a key. What are you doing here, my lady? I don't know how you got yourself a key, but the Queen's chambers are private. Evidently, I must attend this when he's gone. Okay, alright, I see how it is, alright. I gotta wait until he goes? Okay. Hamlet is speaking to these two ladies, I think. Quince and Polonius are doing something. Let's go to the courtyards, just to check what Hamlet is doing. Where is he at? Oh, he's talking to them.
Listen.
Okay. It's alright. Listen, you're not being straight with me. Why are you both here? Do you really come of your own accord?
Of course. What?
Rosie, that's not true. What about that letter from his uncle? Shh.
I see.
My uncle sent you. I knew it. The dog. He's got even you two watching me now. No, believe us, Hamlet. We came only to pay our respects, not for anything nefarious.
Yeah.
Your new father seems worried about you. Hamlet now wants to avoid Lady Rosencrantz, and how he believes Lady Rosencrantz wants to impress King Claudius. Let's keep listening to this. Ah, Hamlet, you know, business aside, that odd little performer man you like so much coming to Denmark. We saw him coming up the roads. Peter Quince? Yes, so I've learned. Been years since we last saw Quince perform, hasn't it?
Wondrous.
A show's already been arranged for the whole court tomorrow night.
Yes.
That sounds more wonderful than anything that's happened lately. When I was younger, I believe he often allowed me to provide input on his performance. Sometimes he'd even let me contribute to the script. Sounds delightful and distracting from all the darkness lately. Yes, distracting. Oh. So we learn about a future event in which Quince puts on a play that Hamlet designed. Yeah. And Ophelia learns about an event in which Quince... Okay. Let me check... Oh, Bernardo's not there anymore. I should take this... sorry, Marcellus. Oh, damn it. Hold up. Oh, he's at the graveyard as well. Let me just listen to this.
Now then.
The playmaster Peter Quince has already arrived in Elsinore. We should be nearby. He should be nearby. I've already been to see him, in fact. I'll see you both at the performance tomorrow night. Alright, so let's go to the cemetery where Polonius is at. Let me just go to him. And then after that, we shall head to the Queen's chambers.
Ophelia.
Oh, Ophelia, you're here. Do you know what today is?
Mother?
I'm not certain what you mean. Judging by where you are, I'd assume it's got something to do with Mother? Today marks the day your mother and I were first wed. She was close to your age then. We were so wonderfully young. I wish I could remember my own mind at that point in my life. Everything was so clean and simple, and matters so easy to sort through. Do you ever miss your mother? Think so.
My love.
You were so small when Elise died, hardly able to move on your own, and sickly too. She was terrified she'd lose you as she lay ill. She handed you to a nursemaid instead of continuing to feed you. It likely saved your life, though it brought her immense pain to do. I'm lucky then.
Yes.
Your mother was the light of my life. When she left my life, well, I have you and Laertes. Were it not for you two, my world would have gone completely dark. For many years it was as though nothing would ever make me smile again. My hair grew white and my hands feeble. I felt I needed her to live. You are the spitting image of her. Sometimes when you were small I could hardly bear to look at your face. It was too painful. But I know she'd be so terribly, terribly proud of you and Laertes. That's what has kept me alive these many years. I'm so sorry to ask now, but what do you know about Queen Astrid and Mother's relationship?
Queen Astrid.
Your mother was close with the Queen. During a service to her, certain events transpired which no king since would want to come to light, but you could read about them if you so desire. How? There's something I've never told you before, something you won't like, I think, and your brother would like even less, but it's the truth. When she took ill, King Hamlet ordered her put into one of the sanitariums on the southern coast.
What?
You mean the far ones from here? She died like that? The king was not kind to her and would not let her convalesce within the castle along with the rest of the noble affiliated victims. He never treated her with kindness, though he was kind to other noblewomen of similar rank.
I see.
Because she was foreign born, you mean? Yes. Her only crime was being born into a world that could not understand their worth. The guard captain at the time, Bernardo's father, was ordered to prevent me from seeing her. The king feared I would take ill too and leave him with no advisor. I was unable to say goodbye.
Mother.
How could someone do something like that? If she'd been in the sanitarium, she might be alive. We both knew when we fell in love that it would end like this. It could be no other way. I'm a man of the present. I don't like to remember. Painful memories tend to linger and grasp at us far past their right. But if you were so inclined, she left behind some notes composed at the very end of her life. Where? When she died, some kind soul sent her belongings back to me on a ship, but it was simply too painful for me to dream of looking through them. They were located in that shack by the docks. They're locked off, along with the other belongings of those who fall to the plague. You'll need to find a way in. Hardly anyone in the castle will go there. It's a bad omen, but you're sharp as your mother was. I'm sure you'll find a way. Alright, so we acquired information on my mother's death. We now believe Polonius is grieving Elise, and we learn more about Queen Astrid's memory. And his character bio as well. So let me just check that. Oh, this still is going on. Okay. Queen Astrid's memory. I've learned that my mother, Elise, kept an account of Astrid's story. It might exist somewhere. So we need to get into that. We need to get into that shed by the docks. Character bios was also updated. I still mourns her all the time. He tells me she'd be proud of the person I became. I hope that's true. I don't remember her, so all I know of her is that father and Lahirtis tell me. Can you love someone you don't remember? Okay, and we also have, what else? My father's death? No. My mother's death? What was that? My mother's death. Died alone of plague. Her belongings are still in the dock house. Okay. Let's go now to the Queen's chambers, shall we? Let's go very quickly now. Check the timeline, see what's happening. Alright, it's still morning here, so we'll be okay. Horatio confesses. Alright. Shall deal with that when the time comes. Quince is still here, so the performance is not yet ready. Let me see finally if you can, if we can enter her room. No one here at the time. And now it isn't. Key, meet, keyhole. Alright, go in. Oh shit, she's here! She may be asleep or something? Let's just get a diary. It's Gertrude's diary. Ophelia, what are you doing? That's private. Right, can't have a look while she's here. Ah, god damn it! Gertrude's hearth? The hell is that? Has a private earth to post her feet at night, of course. Events through the center of the castle tower. Okay. God damn it, we need to wait then. Okay. Oh, this is Claudius' chambers, alright. So let's see. Oh, he's in there. She's in their room. Hamlet is in her chambers. Or his chambers. Who? Damn it. Ooh. We think... Let's talk to Marcellus. Maybe he knows a way into the... Oh, we can't ask him if he knows of a way into it. Queen Astrid, King Hamlet's mother, what do you know? Poor Astrid, she died young. I was in her service at the time. No, she died in childbirth, but there were always those nasty lingering rumors. Rumors of her death? King Alexander wouldn't let anyone see the body, not even the guards or the priest who'd bury her. I'm sure he had his reasons, and grief is strange, but there's always questions left over. And that mistress of his sure was beautiful, Simona, I think her name was. Oh, look at me, prattling on about bones and dust. Excuse me, my lady. Damn it. They're still in the room? Yes. Let me check the next event in the timeline. It'll be the confession of Horatio to Hamlet. We still don't know anything more about the goddamn spy. Who can we ask? Damn it. Oh, let's see what's happening here, actually. They may be talking to each other. Oh, are they not? What's this well as well? What is... The servants draw water from this well to wash our belongings. Where the hell are the Rosen... Oh, they're here now? Okay. He's still at the graveyard. Let me go to the docks. Maybe we can find a way on our own. Or maybe Quince knows. Where's the shed house? This one? Shack? This old shack is older than I am, but not by much. This is where all the plague victims' things were stored, including my mother's. I can see nails coming through from the other side. It won't budge for my weight. I need someone stronger who might want to help. Ooh, maybe Bernardo wants to help. Gonna go through the grounds here. What is Horatio doing? Oh wait, I think he's gonna confess now. Yeah, okay, he's going to confess. Let's just follow Hamlet. Follow him. Alright, here we go. Mind an interruption? From you? Never. I see. Excellent. I have something to discuss with you. What's wrong? You're trembling. Has some new horror taken place? No, it's nothing like that. I wanted to ask you about the past. There's something that's been on my mind for quite a while now. Do you remember that night in Wittenberg during that first year? Perhaps. It all feels so distant now. What night do you mean? I think you know precisely what I mean, and I don't think either of us can hide from it anymore. Horatio, you're talking nonsense. I don't remember that night. Let's go inside, shall we?
Please don't.
Wait! Don't run from this, please. It's all so serious. Must it be so serious? Why? Why can't we leave that what happened in the past? Because I need to understand. I think you know what I'm about to say. Out with it, man. I've been in love with you for a long time, Hamlet. Oh. Haven't you got anything to say in response? I don't know, this is sudden. Let's say that I did remember what happened that evening. Have I ever given you any indication of inappropriate feelings then? Hamlet, what would be inappropriate about feelings like that? Well, I don't know exactly, but I know that whatever happened between us, I have put it to rest in the echoes of the past. And I don't think I ever had the capacity to feel whatever it is you're feeling now.
I see.
Then that's the answer to my question. We needn't belabor the point further. For Horatio, I know what's like to love someone who doesn't care for you. I know how painful that is, and if that's how you've been feeling all this time, then it must be agonizing.
No.
I am far too old to agonize over unrequited love. Lingering disappointment, on the other hand, is not beyond me. Of course, this isn't the answer I wanted to hear, but it's the answer I have.
Horatio.
I do love you in a way, but it isn't like that, and it never will be. Maybe if I weren't who I am, if I weren't a Prince of Denmark, maybe things would be different. But what I am is solid. By circumstance of my birth, I can be no other man. And it means that some pieces of me must remain locked away forever. I will always be your most ardent and faithful friend, but when it comes to matters of love, that's different. You deserve someone who isn't me, Horatio. Alright, so that's it then. That's how it ends. That's how this ends. Somehow I thought I'd be more than that. I played that conversation in my head 1,000 times, and in the end I had my answer in just a scant few minutes. I have a new wound to nurse. But still, I sense that this wound will heal faster. And when it heals, perhaps finally it will be healed for good. Hamlet and Horatio become upset, but will recover overnight. Okay, fair enough. Let me check. She's still in her rooms, goddammit. Let's go to the grounds. Maybe something's happening between Hamlet and Quince. No, he's just, no. Wait, Quince, let me talk to you, actually, real quick. Yeah, let's talk to him about everything, I think. I think we need to know about everything. So, firstly, the nightmare. I had a strange nightmare where I saw the entire royal court killed.
I see.
An ill omen. And what shall you do about it? I'm not certain, but do you know whether I can stop it? That depends on the genre of the performance. In comedy, of course, a comedy must always end happily, but in a tragedy, well... I wonder one you're in. Okay, what else? The spy. Someone wants me dead. I've come to seeking your advice.
Quince.
Oh.
A most precarious predicament. I've seen your funeral, you know, after you're dead and the worms have gotten to you. They'll have to fish your corpse out of the river, already prey for maggots. Lovely. Well, if you're no help, I'll be on my way. Now, I was getting to the point. You can be so impatient. At your funeral, 2 men jump into the grave and fight over who loves you the most. Your most passionate admirers, Hamlet and your own brother. And of course, failing those 2 clowns, I suspect a man of the law could keep you under sword and guard for a bit. That's a lot of options. What do you recommend I do first? Why, I often turn to the arts to solve such a dilemma. Performance can provide great catharsis, you know. If it rings true with a particular member of the audience, it can inspire great change. I could share the secret if you like. You should see some of my newest material. In this humble playwriter's opinion, it has a rare novel quality, I think. Is that an invitation? Meet me in the gallery after my performance has concluded and we'll talk. Okay. So, we'll meet later and as future events. Playmaster has been updated in the journal. What else can you say? Well, my father's murder. I have to stop Hamlet.
Oh, my dear.
Such a quandary, truly. If only there were some way it could be prevented. Perhaps the right performance could urge the unruly boy to remain seated. I sense that you have some familiarity with my work already. If you are interested in seeing me perform something special, perhaps based upon some juicy gossip, you might consider a collaboration. Huh, okay. Let's see, what else can I ask about his performance? Are you looking forward to performing again in Elsinore? Of all the places a man can perform, none are so impressive as a royal castle. Of course, none are so hard to please as a royal court. Why mock the wrong face? Are you sure to lose a limb or 3? I come here as often as I can. Each time I seem to find new inspiration. I've seen your performances. They are rather on point, aren't they? I could almost swear they were about real people. Oh, no. I do strive for believability, yes. I have my own patent technique. Alright, let me check what else. Do you know about Queen Astrid?
Quince.
Queen Astrid and Lady Simona, 2 peas in a pod. Though, to be quite honest, Lady is a mite of a stretch. They were both little bosom pals with your mother, if my memory serves. How is your mother doing? Not good. She's dead.
My lady.
Oh dear, terribly sorry. I suppose that's what happens when you pop out for a bit and come back in 2 decades. Wow, is this old? What else? We still need to see the ghost as well. Hamlet's exactly very strangely. Well, he would be, wouldn't he? Don't you know about the things he's seen? His father's spirit, you mean? Precisely. Trace that thread, and you just might find yourself face to face with a dear old friend of mine. Alright, I don't think he has anything else to say here. Let's check what's happening. Everyone's still here. Hamlet's doing something. I don't know who else to ask about these things. Let's go talk to Bernardo. That was my... Where's Bernardo? Honestly, where is he? Wait, what's happening with Lady Brit? Hold up. Just follow her. Check the timelines. Hamlet confronts Claudius about the murder of his father. That's coming out soon. What is she doing here? Who?
Ophelia.
Oh, Ophelia, you gave me a fright.
What?
What brings you down here? I like to leave the castle when I can. Call it a break of sorts. As you well know, Gertrude seems to frown on courtly women going to town too often, so I come here instead. Oh, yes, I know all about that. What of you? It's 3 in the morning. Aren't you to be in bed? Or are you planning to sneak into Hamlet? Never mind. I don't particularly care. Good night. Oh shit, so I just followed her for nothing? Damn it. Where is Bernardo? Maybe at the guard lodge? Let's go there and try and find him. Cause yeah, it's 4 in the morning and maybe I shouldn't be out. Oh wait, where's the timeline? 1 second. He's confronting Claudius, isn't he? Where's Hamlet? There we go. Let's go there. Nice as a sneak technique.
Uncle.
Uncle, thank you for agreeing to meet me.
Of course.
Of course, what's this about, Hamlet? I have just one question to ask. Of course, anything.
Murderer.
I know you killed him. I have proof. Trusted witness. All I want to know is why.
What?
Killed who? I don't know what you mean.
Liar.
Don't blame me for a fool. I know you took my father's life. I know with certainty. I have no intentions of telling anyone else, but I wanted to hear the truth from you. I knew this day might come, but I didn't know when. Perhaps in my heart, I've been quietly praying for you to know the truth.
Mercy.
Have mercy, Hamlet. I killed him, but I live with the weight of a regret so deep I cannot touch the bottom. I have punished myself enough for my crime. I know it was wrong to have done it. I know it now with everything in my soul. If you only had a shred of mercy within your heart, cling to that and let it fill you. It would bear you a rich reward. We could rule together. You could be prince not only in name but in act and deed. The country would love you for it. Can you imagine? And with my expertise on the throne now, I'd be able to tutor you, preparing you for the day when you would become your king yourself. Yes, that's how I could make this right, I think. Restore you to where you ought to be, where my brother would have wanted you.
So,
Saying
it's true.
you really did kill him? I see. I find your offer intriguing. I think that would ease Father's spirit, knowing I was preparing to take his place. Yes, let me contemplate the offer. You truly mean it? Oh, my boy, my poor nephew, I cannot apologize enough.
Yes.
I need a night's time to think it over and to pray. We'll speak further after that.
Of course.
Anything you desire, anything at all. Firstly, I want you to do one thing. I've witnessed my father's spirit, uncle. I spoke to it. You see father's portrait there on the wall? Of course.
Ah.
Strange. Not seen it in a gallery in months. He looked so cruel there. My brother was a stern man, but the cruelty he earned from our own father. What would you say to him?
Brother?
I'd say... Why, there's so much to say. And how much... Oh, Jesus Christ, it just killed him.
Bastard.
I don't give a damn. You and your apologies can burn in hell. I loved my father with all my heart, as did his country, and you took him from all of us. No peace offering of power can bring him back from the dead, or save your soul. At last, he is justly served. King Claudius dies, Hamlet becomes upset, but will recover overnight. Okay. Just a tiny bit upset whilst he recovers overnight. So I'm just quietly walking out of your room. Nothing. I didn't see anything. I won't. That's the herald's horn. Something's happened. Listen to this announcement. Yes. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for disturbing you. There have been some troubling circumstances. The castle is in a state of emergency until my men and I are able to investigate thoroughly. The king has passed. As a result, no festivals or celebration will be observed for some days. His loss is keenly felt by us all, I'm certain. His Majesty and the Prince will, well, I'll leave it to His Highness to describe what transpired between them. Needless to say, it was a tragic accident. We shall all mourn him deeply. This is horrible. I can't believe it. He's really dead. Good riddance, I say.
His Majesty!
The nobility will soon meet to arrange a vote. In the interim, by our custom, Hamlet will traditionally carry on the duties his uncle leaves behind. My lord, are you prepared for that? If that's what I must do. I need some time to think about it. But I think my own father would have wanted this for me to take the throne. You don't have to do this, my prince. Please, just give me time. Of course, as you wish. I apologize, everyone, for the disturbance, but sudden death like this always warrants a heightened awareness. I encourage all of you to report anything troubling you see to me at once, and remain within the castle, if possible. So Polonius, Lady Brit, Queen Gertrude, Marcellus, and Urban now believe Hamlet is next in line to become king. Ophelia learns about a future event in which Horatio educates Hamlet about the future before him. And we'll learn about an event in which Horatio... Okay, this is the same thing. Let's see the timeline. So this is the event. Alright. Unlikely event, Quince puts on a play that Hamlet designs. Oh, okay. Alright. So the future timeline has changed. I see. That's quite cool. That's quite interesting as well. Oh, Hamlet is coming to speak to me.
Ophelia.
A word in private, please. He's dead. I can scarcely believe it. I just wish I knew what Father would say. I never thought I'd make it this long. I thought everything was so dark, so long. I couldn't feel, couldn't think. All I wanted to do was die. Some part of me still does. I know, but now you've got to make the hardest decision of your life. Where do you go from here? Now that you've chosen to live? I think I already know. I've spent these long months trying to purge you from my mind, but I couldn't do it. All the same, I know you despised me from afar all summer. I wanted to respect that boundary. If it's true that you love me no longer, I'll go and I'll never trouble you again with my affections, nor stumble blindly into your room at dawn. You have only to say the word. You're like, meh. What will the others say, Hamlet? What does that mean? You know well, the forces at work in Elsinore are far stronger than whatever I might desire. Don't you think I saw the way your uncle looked at me, as though I were an annoying insect? But he's gone now, Ophelia. He's dead. Listen, I am prince of this country, and soon, God willing, I will be king. What could you desire that would be beyond my power to control? You and I are bound by different privileges. That's the truth of this castle. But it doesn't have to be, not anymore. Is that still something of interest to you? Revisiting our relationship, you mean?
Yes.
You want me still? I was vile to you. I knew it even then. I've done things to you that would shame my father were he still alive. No amount of apology can ever remove what I've done to you. But despite all that, I am deeply, truly, eternally sorry for the things I said and did to you. And if you can find it in your heart to ever think of me with affection.
Hamlet,
What you did to me was wrong. You tried to wound me with everything you had, came after me again and again, and it hurt. I don't know that I can never trust you again after that, or whether you deserve my trust.
Yes.
You're right. With my uncle's passing, I have come to believe in a world of fundamental justice. Justice for all who have been wronged, including you. And in a just world, I treat you as my partner and better for the rest of our lives. The mistakes of our past teach us where those whom we love deserve to be. And you deserve to rule Denmark at my side. You'd be a magnificent queen. I've always said as much, even in my cruelest moments.
Please.
Can you share that vision with me? Can you trust me again? Rekindle my relationship with Hamlet? Yes, why not? Your mother would be thrilled, I'm certain. So, your answer? I don't forgive you, Hamlet, not yet, but I suspect something in me misses you after all. Oh, why are you crying? Isn't this what you wanted? No, it's not that. These last few months have been a living hell. I couldn't agree more. Are you afraid of what comes next? More than I've ever been. No one is certain what the chain of command ought to be. I intend to take advantage of that ambiguity. Time I set. Bro, what's your plan? I don't have one, not yet. If only there were someone who could give me advice, help me through this. I might have some ideas.
Wait.
Where are you going? Will I see you tonight? Don't be afraid, Hamlet. The future belongs to you. Allow me to put thoughts to action on your behalf. until we meet again. So we now have to make him a king, okay? Hamlet and Ophelia are in a relationship, and we learn about a future in which Hamlet and I discuss how he will rule. We learn about the same events, and the prince's ambitions will be updated in the journal. Let me just check that. Prince's ambitions. I told Hamlet I wanted to try again with us, that things might be different this time. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that he's changed. But will it stay that way? What if he returns to the horrid person he's been all summer? I'll have to abandon him again then, and I'm not certain what would come of it, but for now I remain hopeful. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break right here, guys. Let me thank you for supporting the series and continuing to watch this with me. I hope you guys are still enjoying it, as I am. I really love these kind of games. So I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye bye.